right, now let's go ahead and break down which shoe is actually better. Now, I'm going to do my best not to be biased at all, and I'm going to let things just be factual. So, starting off with the ankle support. Now, you can see the dynamics of both shoes, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. The Step Back 3 from Adidas has a better ankle support structure. I feel like this shoe is a little bit more supportive, especially for persons like myself that have had, ankle issues, Achilles tendon injuries, and, anything related to, that sector of injuries. Okay, so I have to give the edge to the Adidas Step Back 3. Now let's talk about the traction. So as we flip the shoes, you can see they're similar in terms of structure. Now, what I would say is this: the Step Back 3 by Adidas is louder, but as you can see in that video, the Immortality 2 has a better grip structure. It's not loud, but it's more solid. So loud does not always mean great traction. Even though this traction was loud, you can see me sliding a little bit more with this shoe versus this shoe. Okay, so the edge has to go to the Immortality 2 by Nike. Now let's talk about the weight of the shoes. Now, the Immortality 2 was lighter. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Adidas Step Back 3 is light, but it's not as light as the Immortality 2. So for me, I'm a person that doesn't like a shoe heavy, but I don't like it too light either. So even though this shoe is lighter, I would go with this one just because I like to feel like I actually have a shoe on, if that makes sense. Okay, so in terms of which shoe is lighter, obviously you have to go with the Giannis Immortality 2 if that's what you like as far as weight in the shoe. All right, now comfort of the shoe. I have to be honest and tell you that both shoes are comfortable. And for me, I feel like the Step Back 3 is a little bit more comfortable. It feels like it has a little bit more cushion. This shoe is comfortable. It feels more so like you're low to the ground. So if you're a shifty person, you probably will like this shoe better. But if you're a bouncy person, you might like this shoe better. So as far as comfort goes, in my knees, I have to go with the Adidas Step Back 3. Now let's talk about stability. Stability of both shoes are there, but the Giannis Immortality 2 has a better stability structure. Now this shoe, the Step Back 3, has decent stability, but I feel like with the Immortality 2, you get more stability. And when I say that, I feel like the shoe is working with me. Even though, I'm a little shifty, I feel like wherever I'm going, the shoe is going there. Now, I'm not saying the Step Back 3s don't go with you, and I'm not going to say they fight against you. It's just not better than the Giannis Immortality 2 as far as stability goes. All right. Now, let's talk about which shoe is true to size or not. So the Step Back 3s are true to size. The Immortality 2, I would say you probably need to go a half a size up. So for me, I wear a size 10. I need a 10.5 in the Immortality 2 just because my foot is slightly wider. But the Step Back 3s were just a great fit overall. Now, ventilation of the shoes. I know a lot of you younger guys don't care about that. But as you get older, it may be a problem for you. So you need to start kind of paying attention to ventilation. Immortality 2 has better ventilation than the Step Back 3. So as you look, you can see the airflows all the way from the top of the shoe on the sides of the shoe as well. And then with the Step Back 3, you have slight airflow going through there. Now, I will say this. My foot didn't sweat a lot in this shoe, but it just doesn't have better ventilation than the Immortality 2. Now, durability. All right. Now, I've worn both shoes about the same amount of times. So you can already see the Immortality 2 has a broken in feel. But at the same time, I feel like is wearing down quicker than the step back 3. Okay. Now, obviously, we have to give the edge to the Adidas step back 3 as far as durability goes, but a lot of you guys want to know what, in my opinion, which shoe is better. There's a lot of good things with both shoes, you know, as we've broken this down. But for me, I feel like the step back 3s are better. And this was coming from a person that wears Nikes. I love Nikes. I mean, I wear all shoes, Adidas, Puma, whatever, but I feel like the step back 3s are a better shoe. I mean, not only that, you can get a better price on them, right? You're going to get longer wear out of them. Now, the ventilation may not be as good as the Giannis Immortality 2. The traction might not be as good as the Giannis Immortality 2. But for me, I want shoes that are going to last longer, that have a better ankle support structure, and a shoe where I can actually feel some weight. And this shoe is comfortable too. Now, don't get me wrong. I do love this Immortality 2 shoe, but as far as where I am in my life and the things I need in a shoe with that ankle support, with me having glass ankles and needing a shoe that's really going to last, especially as I get a little bit heavier as I'm starting to get older, I think that's what's best for me. Now, again, if you're a person that's more shifty, you like to be low to the ground, the Immortality 2 is going to be for you. If you're more bouncy, I would go with the Adidas, okay? So that's it in a nutshell, guys. Obviously, I have both shoes, so that lets you know how it speaks volumes for both shoes that I have on both, and I've actually done videos on them. So, again, that's just my opinion, guys. We got more videos coming out. Until next time, guys, make sure you guys are like, sharing, and subscribing. We got more content coming out this week. Peace.